Hello and welcome to Perfectly Mediocre. We're back with our Boba Tea Tales Legacy Challenge, and hopefully we have a working restaurant. Okay, it's always a mouthful for me. I think I might just end up calling it like Boba Tea Tales and end it there, but um, I have installed Carl's mod, and things seem to be mostly working. There also was an update yesterday from when I was recording this. I actually intended to record yesterday, and we had the update where they fixed a bug in Dine Out, and that fix alone was not enough to make things function. So I put the mod back in, and things seem to be going okay. I wouldn't call it perfect. I have to actually take a position in order for it to function. So we are playing as the chef, which is fine. We're actually building our gourmet cooking skill as we do this, and we actually have people in the restaurant. So overall, things are going pretty decently. We're having some trouble keeping Sandy here, which understandable. We're pretty much constantly running a restaurant, so she keeps leaving. It wants us to do something with employees. We have way more employees than we honestly can afford, but we have managed to get to 1.5 stars while doing this. So overall, I guess we're doing all right. The actual running of the restaurant has admittedly been a bit boring. I do keep having him get up, do some welcoming. I'm hoping that we can get another table in here because we always seem to have just a little bit more guests than we have like tables for, which is fine. Like, I think that's part of the settings, but we need to get you back to sleep because you do have work in an hour. Sugar basically just keeps working away on there, and I've been running and running and running her, but ratings are going up. We're making some money, but overall it just feels kind of still glitchy. We'll kind of keep playing it out, see what happens, and hope that we can get somewhere with this. Okay, so we made 164 in sales. We paid out 75 in ingredients, made 89 in profits, owed 80 in wages, and ended up with a net profit of 9. But we did manage to get to 2 stars. And the challenge calls for us to get this to a 3-star restaurant. So I think at least we're not doing the worst. I think for the sake of our income, I'm going to go ahead and fire some of the employees. I don't enjoy doing this, but I feel like it's not necessary to have as many employees as we do. So I'm just going to let go of the less qualified. I should have a chef who is not showing up, so I don't understand that one, which is why we keep needing to take over as the chef. I don't know if it's a glitch in the mod or if it's an issue with the actual game. This is the hard part, and this is where I'm struggling, but I think as long as we can keep it functioning enough to get to the 3 stars required for the challenge, we'll just go with that. I am hoping that we can get further than just 3 stars, and I'm hoping that we can make this profitable. But at this point in time, the majority of our income is actually coming from Ricardo. All right, we're going to try opening again. I made a few adjustments to the settings. We have the standard on the restaurant bar situation is off. These were all kind of normal settings. I did turn delivery and walk-up orders on. I've left the appetizers and dessert off and just stuck to main course. I did increase so that an additional group can be waiting. And I have it so that the guests are not walked to their seat, but they will seat themselves. And then we'll still have the waiter come and take the order. So hopefully it's going to kind of work properly. We'll kind of mess with the settings as we need to. It has also started snowing, so great weather for what we're doing. And I'm hoping that an actual employee will show up and work at the... Okay, we have nobody showing up except for our host. I don't know what to do about this. We're really having an issue with employees actually showing up. We don't have the money to actually be actively like improving on them, so I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. I suppose I could try setting it so that they get their own orders. So we can try to run this with as much of our own... I'm not sure how... Okay, so she picked up her own order, sat down. Excellent. Okay, can we greet you or welcome you? Let me just say hello to you. Hopefully that will help improve your opinion of us. And show you to a table. And then go back to cooking. These are mostly features of the mod, so I'm not sure. We did manage to already make 19 in profits. Okay, so she's going to come and place her order. She's not happy about it, but she will place an order. Okay, I don't think we really need a host, to be honest, if we're... But, you know, I kind of want to have these employees. That's part of the challenge as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, we're excellent on the wait times, but service and meal quality need improvement, which is understandable as well. Okay, can we get some people actually ordering? Yeah, you're not happy about the wait times. Let's see, I can welcome you perhaps. See if we can get that rating back up a little bit. There we go. All right, and then cook orders again. Have you placed an order yet? I'm wondering if I could basically fully run this on my own if everyone is seating themselves. Oh, that was a $59 order there, or simoleon order. Oh, we got the tomatoes. Okay, I want to go harvest those because I have this set so that this is our inventory. And what I will do is transfer the ingredients there. Then we should be using that to kind of offset the costs of our food, which should then make our costs cheaper and give us more profit, theoretically. We will see. It is 6 a.m. Maybe we can start getting a little more business around here. Okay, is this all working as intended? Did we transfer the ingredient? We didn't transfer the ingredients. Transfer all ingredients. There we go. So now they should be in the fridge. If I open that, there we go. Okay, this is going well, sort of. I mean, we're back to 3s, so that's good. She is a bit hungry, but we have leveled up in mixology and gourmet cooking, so that's good. We made some more money. Okay, I'm feeling positive-ish about this. Not great, but more than I was. Let's see if we can actually bring you here. How are your needs? Not fantastic, but we can at least show guests to the table. Perhaps we can welcome some guests. We can clean up some mess here. Okay, I think it's going better. Okay, it does help to have an extra person here for sure. But yeah, still a little awkward on the actual running of the business. We do have 625 perk points. Okay, makes customers occasionally wish for a recommendation. an additional waiter. I don't really feel we need that because they're getting their own. Cost of ingredients is discounted, but that's only temporary. Patient patrons, that seems like a really important one for us because we are definitely struggling there. And if you look, we already have 2.5. I think, honestly, doing better than I expected because this is, yeah, not fantastic. Welcome you. I think you guys are together, so let's show you to your table. Yeah, he's uncomfortable around people, so not really great for him, but yeah. Oh, and she's getting so hungry. Can I actually have you grab some leftovers real quickly, and then you can come back and cook. I think it'll be a little easier for you if you're not starving. Man, I really need to level up her skill because those are all ready to evolve, and that would be great. Okay, did you actually eat the food that you got? This is spoiled. We'll throw that out. This is... I'm unsure. Where did I drop it? You know, whatever at this point. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to probably run until her needs are desperate, which we're nearly there, and then we'll see. Let's disallow new customers. Try to get things wrapped up here. How are you doing, Rick? I know you're doing horribly, and I do apologize. But we need to like welcome our guests, make sure everyone's feeling wonderful about being here and happy. And even if you are miserable, I'm sorry. Okay, and could you please stop digging in the garbage? That would be great. I realize you're probably getting hungry. Why did you dig the garbage out just to put it back? What? Oh, well, that's lovely. You did a great job on that, kid. Okay, can we... Yeah, we can't greet you. Check on your table. Oh, look at that. He got his food. Okay. He's just standing still. He just can't. Okay, I'm gonna have you use this and get a shower. Get some leftovers. Okay, Fatima's starting to get tired from working so long, so I think, yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and close. All right, meal value, we're still excellent on the meal value. That tells me that I could probably raise the price a bit. Quality and service, understandable that that's not great. Okay, looking at her needs, we definitely need to deal with those. I'm gonna have you get some leftovers first because he's using the bathroom. You need to stop there. And I'm going to clean up some of this mess for you. Oh man. Yeah. Make it quick in there, dude. She's gonna pee herself pretty quickly here. And then I think if none of my employees are going to show up, there's not a whole lot of point in us paying for them. We don't need a chef if the chef never shows up. I think we still need the host. We don't really need a waiter because they serve themselves or pick up their own food. So no point in that. So that dislikes optimistic Sims. Sure, you can dislike optimistic Sims. Okay. Okay, yeah, I hate firing all these employees, but I feel like that's going to serve us the best. I will be honest, with the way things are going, I almost feel like I would rather, once we fulfill the challenge rules of getting to a 3-star, I would rather turn the slot into a residential and go back to her having just the little food stand. I actually think that was more profitable for us despite the problems. I think were it not for the fact that this pack is kind of broken, not just kind of, it's pretty brutally broken, it would be going a lot better. But, and I can't complain, we are already 2.5 stars. I just feel like the profits and such, it doesn't feel like they're there. I mean, we're at 125% markup. We could try, let's try bumping up to 200% and see if things go any better. But I don't know. I'm not feeling great about the way this is running. Uh, I am glad that soon Sandy will be able to join us, but we also need to work on additional children, which maybe not an ideal, but do remember that we need to have 5 of them. So, and it's not that difficult to take care of them when they basically live at daycare. So, it is what it is. Oh my goodness. I was just she just proposed. She just I told him to have a I was literally blowing my nose. I'm sorry. And she proposed to him and they got engaged completely anonymous. I didn't even know that was possible. Since when could they do that? I set them to go have a to make a baby and she proposed first. I Okay then. I don't even think they can afford to get married. They maybe elope. They probably could elope. I think that's free. We should probably have them elope. I feel like if they're having a second baby, maybe she was right that they should be getting married. But this was also right after getting a notification that the lack of connection is causing dread of solitude. Encourage your sim to nurture their relationships or learn to enjoy their own company. Remember, being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. Okay, in the interest of trying to make it look a little bit more complete, I decided to create like a platform area and extend the building just a little bit, fully covered. And I don't quite have enough to get another table set up, but I think that this looks a little more complete for now. We will see. Okay, once again, we're opening at night, but I'm just going to see how things run with this arrangement. At some point, I would really like to get these enclosed because I have had people coming and taking items. I think I at least have room comfortably for another table and chairs. I would like to get a couple that are just 2-seater as well. But I need to get her in here to cook orders. Okay, so they're going to come around in order to order. I might want to move that just to make that easier. In fact, I think I'm going to do that right now. I'll move that up here. It's not an ideal placement visually, but it will at least, I think, simplify things. And then we're going to have Ricardo out here kind of getting into the management aspect of things, showing guests to their table, welcoming people, making sure that everyone is feeling comfortable and welcome. I forgot to even have her do a pregnancy test, but to be honest, okay, we're going to need to throw this away. We need to reset you because you're having a moment and get you in there cooking because we have lots of people coming in. Okay, looking pretty decent. He is sore from that cheap bed, but eventually we can hopefully work on that. Let's show you to your table. I mean, they do come around to give her their order, but I think that's okay. It's at least a little, it's working a little better with having the opening there. And yeah, she's finally grabbing a meal, and that helped us to make 147 on that one order. Okay, Fatima's very, okay, manage, promote, because you do a lot of work, and then we are going to pay for some brief training. I don't think we can really afford it, but we're going to have to do it because I feel like that's a necessity at this point. I'll have you get some leftovers, and we have to really hope that we make enough money to pay for that. Okay, we have gotten the 3 stars. We have actually reached 3 stars already. Only like, I think if I include the day or two that I ran off camera, we have a total of 4 or 5 days of actually running this restaurant, and we've already managed a level 3. I would love to push for 5. I hope we can do it. It is very glitchy, but we are actually getting a 4-star rating here, so I don't think that's too bad. I mean, all things considered, the fact that anyone is it's certified that, okay. Why don't you come in here, do some apologizing for the wait? Part of that is on you. Have you considered actually, I don't know, placing an order? I've been having an issue with Sims just hanging around that are not here as customers, so I don't know what's going on there either. Let's prioritize their food. Hopefully we can get Sugar cooking a little faster there. She is quite hungry, so that's probably not helping the situation. But as long as we can make a profit today, I'll be a happy camper, especially if we leave with 3 stars. Okay, the two of them are feeling very unsatisfied in their relationship. They're both very flirty, so it's like I can kind of understand, like, they've been so busy running this restaurant, and I mean, he's got a plate stuck on his hand. They don't really spend a lot of time together, so it's completely understandable that they're feeling that way. And so I think we really should work on their relationship a bit as well. And maybe now that we've hit the 3 stars, take a little focus off of the restaurant for a little bit. I don't want to go crazy here, but you know, okay, I know you're frustrated. I can't afford to give you free food though. Like that's just not gonna happen. Dude, could you maybe reset yourself? You are struggling. Why don't you clean that up? Why are we not getting your food to you? This is kind of frustrating. Can we put this in the inventory? Maybe we can hang that up. That'd be kind of fun. I mean, we haven't even like seen our child for days. She's going to be aging up to an actual child in 4 days. And I don't think we've seen her since the day she became an infant. So, well, a toddler. She'll be a toddler in 4 days. Oh my god, your needs. Okay, I think we're just going to have to close the restaurant. Something's going on there and we're just struggling. They're not getting their food. And I don't know. Oh, this is so frustrating. Alright, we've got the two of them doing a little cuddling in bed, trying to just enjoy some time together. I think we'll have them go to sleep cuddling until he needs to take off to work in just 3 hours, and then we'll have her deal with some things around here, and then maybe we'll just bring our daughter here and spend a little time together as a family. Okay, we didn't do a pregnancy test, but she already knows that she's eating for 2. Not sure how that happened. Glitches are definitely glitching. She also is quite round for being in the first trimester, which is concerning, especially with our current income level. Well, I think I'm going to leave it up to you all. Maybe get some input here on what you think I should do. Here's my thoughts. At this point in time, I think the best thing for us to do with the glitching that is happening is for us to eliminate this restaurant, especially since we did reach the 3 stars, which is the goal of this challenge, and go back to the old school selling table, and they will all move here as a residence, and we'll start kind of building the early stages. You know, she'll grow the food and everything just like we planned. It won't actually be used to make things, you know, that's not quite how it works for us yet, but yeah, I just think that might be the best, but I don't want to move on in that way if everyone's going to be upset about that. So I kind of want to get your input on it, so let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button, comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. Until next time, remember, you are perfect just the way you are.